Hello, good evening. Welcome to the Make Your Mindset Magnificent show. And tonight I am talking resolutions, goals and intentions. Resolutions, make them or not. How do you feel about it? Good, bad or indifferent? Hi, I'm Fenella and I'm the host of this show. This is the Monday edition. It's a place for all things mindset, mental wealth and mind and body in great balance. So it's about creating optimum states for a great life. So the last one I did, well, I was supposed to come on last Thursday. That was Christmas Eve. And I'm afraid, yes, I didn't because I went to see my mum. Haven't seen her for ages and that was my priority. So I hope you'll forgive me. Monday and Thursday is the intention. Today is Monday, so here I am. So yes, talking resolutions, goals and intentions. Yeah, we're at the drawing to a close of 1 year and another is fast approaching on our horizon. So I wonder how you're feeling in this in-between week. Have you lost touch with time? Are you still eating yourself silly? Some might not be. Are you having a lovely leisurely time or are you back to work already and rushed off your feet with all the kids to manage too? So I have a question. Curious, do you set resolutions? New Year's resolutions? Personally, I don't. But I do look back. I wonder, do you look back? Do you reflect on the things that have happened in the year that's just gone or the years that go past each year? Do you think about what you want to leave behind? Do you think about what you would like to take with you and have more of next year? Or do you set yourself big, lofty, ambitious resolutions that start on January the 1st? Things like, right, this year I'm going to get fit. This year I'm going to eat. I'm going to lose weight. This year I'm going to double my salary. This year I'm going to move and do this, that and the other. All these great big intentions. This year I'm going to change my life. And then we come to January the 1st. And it's quite a big deal really, isn't it? Because we've been having a leisurely time over Christmas, most of us, not all of us. And then suddenly we have to change what we're doing and jump into this resolution. So I would say that probably resolutions aren't the best idea because they can really set us up to fail. And it's known that by February most resolutions have actually been either forgotten about or broken. So what to do instead? Well, I like to set intentions. And I've been in setting intentions for the past few years. I used to be one who really didn't set any goals or any intentions at all. I used to think that, that was too kind of restrictive for me. But I always actually did have certain intentions in the back of my mind because I always had intentions about what I wanted to learn or who I wanted to see, where I wanted to go on holiday or what I wanted to be doing during the year. So they were quite flexible. But now my intentions are much more firmly set out, might I say. So my question is that if you don't set intentions, if you kind of just think that going into the next year without any thought, what's likely to happen is you'll end up living life on autopilot. And then suddenly finding yourself at the end of the year or halfway through the year wondering, well, what has happened? What have I done? What have I achieved? Oh, all of those things, those ideas I had at the beginning of the year, I can't even remember them. Or sometimes people don't think about what they want to do next year because they actually don't want to think about themselves. So they spend life being busy and being the person that everyone relies on, the person that everyone needs, because it stops them from having to think about themselves. And that in itself can lead us to having a life, or lead them to having a life that's really not one of their making or one of their wanting, and can lead to feeling frustrated and irritated with other people, harming relationships, and also ending up in us them feeling bad about themselves. So I would encourage everyone to stop and take some time. Take some time to set some intentions for the coming year. Ask yourself a few questions. Questions like, what would I like more of next year? Who would I like to be? What do I want to leave behind, and what do I want to take forward? How do I want my life to look? How do I want my relationships to look? How do I want to feel inside my body? That's not about saying I have to lose a certain amount of weight or anything like that, or have to eat a really strict diet, but how do I want to feel inside? What do I want to do in regards to my health? How do I want to end 2021 feeling in terms of me, myself, my body, and my relationships, and my environment as well? What do I want to have learned about myself? And what else would I like to have learned in terms of maybe skills, or finding a new role, and maybe trying something completely different? Because we can really get stuck in sort of an area of work and believe that actually that's the only thing that I'm good at. But I would also counter that and say it's actually never too late to start again. So I actually started planning for next year a month ago. Now, that's not because I got really good at planning. I do have to plan because I run my own business, and because I run training, I do have to plan the whole year ahead, because there's only a certain number of weeks that I can run training, and all of the lead-in time getting people onto my courses means I have to be quite regimented. But that's only a part of what I do. So what I'm going to do this week is actually spend an hour or so and sit down and think, okay, what are my intentions about how I want to have my life, how I want it to be at the end of next year, how I want my relationships to be, who I want to be seeing, what I want to be doing in terms of during my free time. Do I want to do another course? When am I going to perhaps fit that in? And for me this year, it's going to be getting fitter again, because that's something that I have kind of let go. But again, I'm going to set intentions on generally how I want to be, and not bust my gut like I used to when I was trying to get fit. So the other thing I would say in regards to this is get it written down. Create yourself a vision board. Again, for those people who are very visual, this is a great thing to do. Get some pictures off the internet, print them out, or draw the pictures yourself, or write things or cut things out of magazines or newspapers if you actually still get them. I think it's really important to get it out of our head so we can see it, because then we can be reminded about it. So put it somewhere where it's going to mean something to you. If you don't want to put it in a public place, put it in your wardrobe door that you open every single day. Or put it as a screensaver on your computer, depending on how much you actually use the computer. But I would encourage you to get it out somewhere you can see it, because you will then continuously be reminded about those intentions that you set. And then you can, because it's in your mind, you're more likely to go and see the opportunities to achieve those intentions, to make those intentions a reality. So here we are in this in-between week, and if you have some time to reflect, and if you have some time to think about what you want in the year ahead, I really encourage you to take some time and spend that time on yourself and be intentional. Sit down, create a nice environment, do whatever you need to do that will make it work for you, and just relax into it. And if you'd like some support doing that, and you'd like some focus, I'm running a 5-day challenge starting on the 11th of January. This is for women only, women leaders, about how to identify What's holding you back? Step off that hamster wheel and create a life that you are going to live on your terms. I'm going to put the link in the comments below. I've had the most crazy challenging time trying to set up all the tech behind it, and I've had to check it all again today to see that it works. So I'm going to pray that I've got it right this time. If you'd like to see more of my videos, as I said, I'm going to go live Mondays and Thursdays on my page for now, and just click to get notifications. Generally I'll be between 6:30 and 7 in the evening. Haven't found the best time as yet, but thank you for watching and have a great evening. Until Thursday, see you there. Bye bye.